Hello everybody and welcome to Game A Dayer. It is day 252 here on Game A Dayer. My name is Step and today it is a Sunday, which of course means it is a Sunday story time. And today on Sunday story time we are going to be playing High School Possession, a visual novel game following a young man who wakes up in the body of another student, learning his friends may not be living the perfect lives he thought they were. This game has mostly positive reviews. It's another from Dark Horse Studios and is available on Steam for $11.49. So if you want to check out High School Possession, you can absolutely do that. But first, why don't you join us as we play it? Alright. Interesting kind of splatter. Looks like a traditional blood spot, but in green. Alright, let's start. Oh, no. Tell me it's not 6 already. How late did I stay up studying last night? I hate being so tired in the morning. It's always so difficult to wake up. Man, do I hear that. It's like my eyes are super glued together, but my brain is already in overdrive. All the worries about the day, about what'll happen if I fall back to sleep and don't get up in time. I can't even hit the snooze button without a guilty conscience. If I could give that nagging little voice in my head a snooze button, I'd sleep for another 3 hours. But I better pull myself out of the sheets. I can't afford to be late to school. Everything gets better once I'm actually up and dressed anyway, so I might as well get to that part. There. Brushed teeth, brushed hair. Teeth brushed, hair brushed, uniform on, deodorant on. Homework shoved in backpack. I think that counts for everything. And it's just like I thought. Now that I've gone through the routine, I'm not half as tired. Actually, I'm kind of looking forward to school today. It's not that different from how I feel towards school every day, but still, it's nice to have something to look forward to. Especially when you're forced to be somewhere. Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. I'm off. Ah, I guess they didn't hear me. Oh well, they'll figure it out. Another typical day. I see the same faces on my way to school almost every morning. A few of them are couples, who always walk so close together you'd think they were attached. I want to find it ridiculous, not to mention a pain when you need to get around a couple on the sidewalk. But usually I can't help but stare and feel a little jealous. Since seeing them today just makes me wonder if I'll see either of my idols though. Sorry. Makes me wonder if I'll see either of my idols, though. That sentence came out of nowhere. I won't get to see anyone if those two don't start walking faster. Classes always seem to last forever once you get used to them. The monotony is almost enough to make me look forward to term exams. At least it'll change things up, even for all the stress they're causing. I don't know how much time I put into studying, but school seems to preoccupy every moment now. All I hear about are exams. As far as academics go, I'm good, but it's hard to be enthusiastic about what you endure every day, especially for long stretches like this. When I was young, I discovered I am the only person in the world who has the power to slow down time. All I have to do is stare intently at the second hand of a clock. Well, you know, it's one of these games. Maybe it would have been true. If I'm hungry and lunch is coming up, I might even be able to reverse it. Finally! So much for making homework easier on myself tonight. I'll have to reread a lot. I just want to get to lunch. But if I'm honest, it's not for the food. It's for her. Those eyes, though. Akiko, one of my school idols. She ranks among the list of things that are perfect in this world, usually limited to number equations and circles, or other absolutes that can have no flaws. Her personality, her looks, and the fact that I can actually talk to her like a civilized human being and not make an idiot of myself. Well, those are all very important qualities. When I first started talking to Akiko, I thought I probably looked like a dog someone had dangled a treat in front of. Tongue out, eyes big, drool generous and flowing. She has the grace of a goddess, and she actually put up with that obnoxious phase of our friendship. Though maybe it wasn't as bad as it felt at the time. I was going to sit somewhere else, but since she waved me over... Well, it's not like I actually wanted to sit anywhere else. It was just to be polite and less creepy. It's mind-numbing that Akiko actually wants to talk to me. That we've gotten as close as we have. I thought our friendship would make it all seem normal, but it doesn't. All it's done is reveal how completely perfect she is, more than I even knew before. I never thought I'd be one of the people she genuinely smiles at, and not get... apparently I went too far. Whoops. Good afternoon, Hikaru. Our name is Hikaru. Hi, Akiko. How are you? Great! I'm still prepping for exams, mostly. Schoolwork has kept me so busy, I haven't had much time for anything else. I missed you at lunch the other day because of that. Sorry. No, it's fine. I know the feeling, too. The pressure's really on now that the semester's winding down. That's true. So you think you're ready? It's hard to believe our first exams are only a short time away. I keep trying to dig my heels in and stop everything, but it doesn't seem to be helping. Well, maybe I can be of assistance. If you have an analog clock... an analog clock? Nothing. Sorry. Sort of an inside joke that I have with myself. Great, I actually said that out loud. A literal inside joke, then. I hope you found it funny. She's great. I love this girl. She's very sweet. It really wasn't. My inner self is kind of a tough crowd. The banter. Oh, that's too bad. You should laugh every chance you get, as long as it isn't at someone's expense. Or in a library. Or that, yes, the librarian here isn't forgiving. Some people learn that the hard way. But wouldn't it be better to be less critical of yourself and more free? People would be better off for it if there was more laughter and enjoyment and less scrutiny. Yeah, that sounds nice. I don't know if that's something you can actually choose, though. Or maybe you have to work at it? Sorry, I got a bit caught up, didn't I? We stumbled into something I'd been thinking about. It probably sounded weird coming out of nowhere like that. No, I don't find it weird. It sounds pretty normal. Perfectly normal. Really? Oh. I guess everyone has to ask questions like that from time to time. Akiko could probably say anything and I wouldn't dare question it. She's one of those confident people who can speak with the right authority and everyone just agrees. Have you ever thought it? About what makes me happy? Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, think of something. This isn't fair when she's sitting right in front of me. She's all I can think of. I guess I put you on the spot, didn't I? Sorry about that. You really don't have to answer. I never did get an answer to my question, by the way. Don't skirt it. How are you feeling about exams? With as much as I've been studying, I'm not too worried about them. Then again, ask me closer to the actual date and I might give you a different answer. Trying to balance what we've learned on top of what we're still learning is getting trickier, yes. It's good that you've been studying a lot, too. I'm glad. Why? Not worried about me, are you? As if that would ever happen. Akiko's nice, but she's not exactly invested in my future. You've put me in a strange position, Hikaru, since I don't know how to answer without insulting you. Insulting me? You can insult me if you want. What a smart thing to say. It's not like her answer could possibly crush my pathetic existence or anything. No, I mean I don't want to insult you. If I say yes, it makes me seem like I think you won't pass. If I say no, you might think I mean I don't care about how well you do. Either way, you might get the wrong idea, and I don't really mean either of those things. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I really didn't think that one through when I asked it. And she didn't really answer either, but I guess that's fair. I don't think I have it in me to insult you anyway, so hopefully you'd know what I meant. I think you'll do well, but it's good that you know you're putting in effort, too. I know some people are already burnt out. Okay, so I might be starting to fit into that category too. I try to fight against it, though some days are better than others. Keep trying. We've gotten too far and too close to the exams to give up now, don't you think? That's what I keep telling myself. I'll let you know when I start actually believing it. That would almost be easier if she wasn't nice. Then she might actually be concerned because she cares and not because she's polite. You idiot. Knowing Akiko, though, she's just invested in everyone's well-being. You know lunch is nearly over, don't you? Aren't you going to eat something, Hikaru? Oh, no, I'm not hungry. And I definitely left the house without making myself a lunch this morning. I thought I got here earlier than usual. Maybe I was still a little out of it. Are you sure? Here, why don't you share my lunch? I always end up having to throw some away, so it works out well. You don't need to do that for me, I'm fine. I insist, here, I'm not taking no for an answer from you. I'll have to go the rest of the day feeling guilty because you went hungry. Come on, Hikaru, don't do that to me. Well, if you're sure. Thank you. This really worked out better for me than expected. I didn't even think about not having lunch when I got to sit down with her. I probably wouldn't have cared either, not until last period. But getting to share with Akiko, well, if I was willing to press my luck, I'd show up without lunch more often. My stomach might boycott, though. I should probably get going. You have swimming next, right? Yeah, I need to head that way and get changed before class starts. Wait, should you have eaten before you go swimming? Yes, that's a myth. Who put those things together on your schedule? Oh, that's not actually true. At least, I've never talked to anyone it happened to. It's just a myth parents tell their children that they shouldn't swim after they eat. Is it really? I guess you really do learn something new every day. Alright, have fun then, and give it your best. Thank you for lunch, Akiko. I'll be sure to repay you. Don't be silly. You and I both know it's not necessary. I was glad to do it. I'll see you around, okay? It's almost a shame I didn't take gym class rather than swimming. I might have gym with Akiko if I'd done that. But I'm on the swim team, since both classes count as physical electives. I'm applying to a university that actually offers a swimming scholarship, so I need all the practice I can get. It's another activity that takes up a lot of my time, since we have swim meets after school several times a week. Breathing in the chlorine and watching the reflection of the water dance off the ceiling. Despite how competitive swimming is, I actually find it kind of relaxing. Of course, that's not my only motivation, since my other school idol is also on the swim team. We've met the girls, Kasumi. In a surprising turn of events, she isn't actually why I joined the swim team. Not that I wouldn't have been compelled, but this is actually how we met. I guess she could be counted as the reason I stayed, if I had ever gotten any thought of quitting. Like Akiko, Kasumi is another version of perfection, even if they have very little in common. It's not surprising at all that she's already in the pool. She must have skipped lunch to come here early instead, which sounds typical of her. She's amazing in the water. There are fish that would be jealous of her technique and speed. I could stand here and watch her swim all day. And I could also get really judgmental looks from the teacher. I'll just move along before she writes me up or something. Huh? Did Kasumi finish that lap already? Hello, Hikaru. Are you coming in or are you sitting out today? I'm coming in just a second. I'll take the lane next to you. But shouldn't you change out first? Oh, right. Ha, sorry, I'll be right back. Okay. Usually I don't get so flustered around her, but after watching her swim, I need to hurry up and change so I can get in the water and hide my face. Hopefully they won't notice the steam coming off it. Alright, that's enough for today, everyone. Grab a towel and dry off. You have 5 minutes to change. That was a nice session. You swam really well today. Ha, you always say that. It's always true. Oh, great. I hope it doesn't look like we're having a blushing competition. You laughed me at least once. I wasn't doing so great. I'm not really sure why that is. I was pretty focused, and yeah, I've been known to give Kasumi an advantage now and then. It's just nice to see her happy about a win. But I wasn't doing that today. Are you staying after school tomorrow? Yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay. Any particular reason that you asked? Oh no, I was just wondering. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be nosy. You're not nosy. Kasumi can be so quiet sometimes. Half the time, I don't know what to say to her. I can make an idiot out of myself at the best of times, but especially when she gives me a lot of quiet time to do so. I'm just too compelled to open my big mouth. I feel like I never know what she's really thinking about. So, did you win your race earlier, before I changed out? Oh yes, I did. It was very close, though. I think she's just being kind. She finished her lap before I barely even turned around. And you beat me, too. Only a few times. I started to get tired by the end. You started a lot earlier than me, so don't push yourself down about that. We can have a fair round at the swim meet tomorrow. I'm pretty tired today, too. Really? Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I just wore down a lot quicker than usual. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I hope you're okay, and that you didn't push yourself too hard. You should get some rest when you go home today. And you should go change, too. You're dripping wet. I won't keep you. Don't worry, Kasumi. I'll be fine. I'm just saying tomorrow's a brand new day. And I'll give you a fair match then. Okay. I look forward to it, if you still feel up to it. Alright, I'm going to head into the changing room. So, I'll see you after school tomorrow, I guess. Sure thing. See you then, Kasumi. And that concludes the majority of interest that I have in school. Kasumi and Akiko are essentially the only reasons for me to get out of bed in the morning. I'm capable in my studies because I do actually want to get into a good university, but I doubt that would keep me going for very long on its own. And tomorrow will be even better because I get to see Kasumi after school too. What is it about sitting in a desk that can be absolutely exhausting? I'm so tired. I wasn't even that stressed out about class. Really, I can't stop thinking about Akiko and Kasumi. I can't help but feel there's more to it. That maybe they feel differently toward me than they're letting on. Akiko has always been friendly, but it felt different lately. Kasumi is a little too quiet to get a read on, but I think she cares about me. She might be open to the suggestion. But even if they were interested, I'd have to get the courage to ask one of them out. And why would either of them actually be interested in someone like me? I must really be coming down with something if I'm even considering this. They're perfect, and I'm not exactly getting any invitations to the Perfect People's Club. This is just stupidity talking. Even if I felt that way, what happens if that's how they both feel? I wouldn't want to hurt either of them. I'd have to make my choice between them finally before I could even ask one of them out. That sounds just as difficult as digging up the courage to ask. They're both so different. Am I really wearing myself down with this kind of thing? I feel like I'm going to be lucky to make it home at this point. I think if I'd stayed in the pool and swam the rest of the day, I wouldn't be this tired. Not to mention, my head is killing me. Everything seemed to go right today, so the reason for this stupid headache is beyond me. I really hope I'm not coming down with something. With exams so close, I can't afford to miss any school. Not now. The sick days I have saved up aren't going to help me in learning what I missed. Not to mention, I have homework tonight. But I don't think I could stand to look at the paper. It would make me feel worse just to try. I just want to get home. Finally, I'm just going to collapse. Hikaru, are you there? I'm in my room. Do you want something to eat? No, I'm tired. I'm just going to lay down for a while. Alright, let me know when you get hungry. I can't think about food. I can't think about anything with this headache drilling into my temple. It feels like someone's trying to saw into my skull. Who knows what they'd be looking for? Hopefully it'll be gone in the morning. Morning? Ugh, why do I feel so weird? How long was I out? Oh, right, I had that headache yesterday. Did I sleep through the whole afternoon? I must still be affecting me. Even my balance is off. I must have slept funny yesterday or something, because at least the headache is gone. I might be able to make it to school. Ow! If I can make it into my bathroom without getting myself a concussion. Where's the light switch? Why does everything feel like it's out of place? Okay. Akiko? Wait, what? My voice? Is this my reflection? She moves when I move, blinks when I blink. If I touch my face, she touches hers. And my hair, I don't understand. Why do I look like Akiko standing in her nightwear? This doesn't make any sense. I'm Hikaru. I'm a guy. This must be some hallucination or... Oh, the headache I had. Of course. I didn't sleep through the whole afternoon. I'm dreaming. I can't touch and... I can touch and feel things, though. It's like I can feel Akiko's skin beneath my hands. And I don't know if you can be aware of dreaming and still dream. It must be a lucid dream, then. I've never had one, but I've heard it looks and feels real. This would look and feel very real if it weren't for my reflection looking the way it does. It's not all that odd that I'd be dreaming about Akiko, though. Honestly, it's not the first time it's happened. It just wasn't from this perspective. I wonder how good this dream really is, how realistic. Maybe I should play around a little and see what it's like. Oh dear. Wow, that felt so intense. For a few seconds, I couldn't even see. Everything went white. My thighs are even shaking from it. That was like genuine orgasm from Akiko's body. Is it possible my brain just invented that? What it would feel like? That is a strange invasion of privacy. I don't know how I feel about that. How would it know something like that? I guess things do usually just make sense in dreams, even if they wouldn't otherwise. My toes and the bottom of my feet even went numb. Not to mention my fingers are drenched. It might be a dream, but I'm still compelled to wash my hands. I really thought I would wake up before I was going to finish. That's how dreams usually seem to treat me. Anyway, I never get to go all the way. Maybe I'm still in the dream because it's a lucid dream and I don't want to wake up. Well, I think I've done enough to Akiko's body. I really want to remember this dream, but I'm still going to have to look at her tomorrow. I'll just put her clothes back on, I guess. No wonder I couldn't find anything when stumbling around in the dark. It's completely different from my bedroom. Are dreams usually this intricate? What time is it? She had her alarm set pretty early, but I wasted a lot of time in there. I guess I should just go along with the dream and see what happens. Besides, being in Akiko's body, nothing else looks too strange. I know this can't be real, but if it was, I wouldn't want to make Akiko miss school either. She's a really diligent student. That's kind of a dumb thing to do, actually, forcing myself to go to school in a dream. I'm even disappointing myself. Still, this doesn't feel right. Hello? I don't hear anyone else in the house. Though, I should be more worried about if someone heard me. Maybe I should check it out. That's really odd. It doesn't seem like anyone else lives here with Akiko, but she never mentioned living alone. I don't know why my dream wouldn't give her parents, but then again, I've never seen them. The second bedroom doesn't look used either. I keep thinking in terms of a dream, but it's starting to feel less and less like that. I'll just get dressed and go about Akiko's day as normal, since I'm curious about what will happen anyway. I wonder where she keeps her clothes. Oh, this looks like what she'd wear, and over here, I guess I don't really have a choice but to go through her underwear. I can add trying to put on a bra to the list of things I've attempted. How does she fit these things in here? I shouldn't look in the mirror. It'll just make it worse. Why does this bra make me hyper-aware of Akiko's breasts? Because that's what bras are made for. It pushes them up and out, and I'm just constantly feeling them. I'm sure girls are perfectly used to it, but this is Akiko we're talking about. Even if I do look like I'm in her body, the sensations themselves are enough to get me going again. All this squirming around and jiggling is starting to make me excited again, and I just took care of that. I guess some things don't change regardless of what kind of dream you're having. If I'm going to put on clean panties, I'd better take care of this first and wipe off. They say girls can recover from an orgasm a lot faster than guys, so I guess my believing that caused it to happen. I can't keep thinking about this. I have to focus and go to school. Does nobody shower in these games? Does nobody, like, anyway. It's a good thing I was at least a little familiar with Akiko's part of town. I probably would have been late otherwise. So far, beside me being in a completely wrong body, nothing else has seemed too far out of the ordinary. I thought it might be interesting to live my life as Akiko for a day, and follow her routine as much as possible. But really, I'm just starting to doubt that this isn't real, even though it can't be. I think I know Akiko's basic class schedule. I'll follow it as much as I know how, just in case. These courses are really advanced. They're not too different from mine, but they seem to be at a different place. It's not a huge disadvantage, but still, it's not something that's easy to pick up on. All these upper-level math and science courses are really testing me. I shouldn't be surprised. Of course Akiko would be brilliant and excel in academics, but I can't help but feel like someone will call me out. At least we didn't have any kind of test today that I might have failed. I even found some homework pages pressed between the pages of the textbook in her backpack. They were already complete and I turned them in for her. All in all, things have gone pretty well so far. I've already gotten into the habit of responding when Akiko's name gets called on the roll, and I learned how many times you can silently plead not to be called on in an hour and 20 minutes. Luck has been on my side. The teachers seem to pick most often on the students who they expect to struggle with the answers and need extra help. Akiko must be very studious, since she doesn't get that kind of attention, extra kind of attention. She doesn't get that extra kind of attention. Finally! Lunch is still my favorite time of day, regardless of what body I'm inhabiting. As long as that body has taste buds, Oops! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to run into... Kasumi? Wait, what's happening? Why is she hugging me? Oh, ouch! Kasumi speaking. Akiko, what's the matter? Did I hurt you somehow? I didn't think I hugged you that hard. Sorry, it wasn't anything. It was obviously something. Yeah, but I don't know what. Pull back your sleeve and let me see. Akiko, look at this cut. How did you get this? I have no idea. It's more true than she knows. I don't even remember seeing it this morning. but it's not on a part of my arm that's easy to see. I guess I could have missed it, even if I did spend all that time in front of the mirror. I didn't give it to you, did I? I really didn't mean to. I don't think I have any pencils on me, or anything else sharp. No, it's okay, Kasumi. You don't have to pat yourself down. I think it must be an old cut. It looks like it had healed a little, but now it's started bleeding again. It probably was because I hugged you too roughly. I didn't even know Kasumi and Akiko were good enough friends to hug each other on sight. My arm isn't exactly the first of my concerns, though it is a bit of an odd cut. Come on, we should go ahead and get a bandage for you. Let's head to the nurse's office. Here, the nurse gave me these bandages to put on it. They should cover the cut. You know, if you cut yourself you should bandage it properly, and as soon as you can, otherwise it'll get infected. I'm apparently double-clicking. I'm fine, really. I just don't like the sight of blood, I guess. It has me a little distracted. Really? I can't just make things up about Akiko in front of a friend and expect them to believe me. They know her better than I do. This is such a mess. I think that must be it, yeah. I wish we had some classes together. Then I could at least keep an eye on you. You won't faint, will you? That would be awful. No, I don't think I'm going to faint. I just... Excuse me, Akiko? Oh, right, she's talking to me. Yes? I couldn't help but overhear some of that. Perhaps it would be best if you took the day to recuperate a bit. The school day is almost over, and you won't miss too much, I think. It's better to go home and make a decent recovery than to exhaust yourself. If you do that, you may be tired for much longer, and it would significantly impact your studies. I think the nurse is right. You should probably go home for the rest of the day. I'm starting to think that would be a good idea too. Maybe I shouldn't have come here in the first place. Well, alright. Oh? What? Really? You'll go home and rest? Did I say something wrong? Is that not how what Akiko would do? Well, I mean, I'm considering it. Please do. For your own sake. You already agreed and got my hopes up. Are you really that worried about me? Of course I am. Wouldn't you be worried about me if I was in your position? I can't argue with that. And you'd want me to go home and rest too, I think. Okay, Kasumi. I get the point, and I'll go home and rest. Thank you. If you're feeling better, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, you better get to class soon. Oh, yes. Bye, Akiko. Let me know if you need anything. Akiko isn't really the type to miss school. I know that much. But, given the circumstances, I think this deserves an exception. Don't worry too much. Don't worry too much, Kasumi. I'm sure I'll be back to my old self tomorrow. At least I really, really, really hope so. I'll see you then. Take care. I nearly caught myself walking back to my house. It took me almost an hour to find her house again. This is so confusing. Why is this happening? It's starting to feel more like a dream than it did before, except now I don't think it is. What if I can't get out of Akiko's body? What if I'm actually still Hikaru and have gone insane? There has to be some kind of explanation, but whatever it is, it can't be good. I'm just going to make myself something to eat and try to calm down, like the nurse said. Oh, her phone was in her backpack. Maybe it's Kasumi checking in to see how she is? Arata? Who's that? Are you busy? I don't recognize the name. I should probably text back with yes. But if this is real, then I don't want to ruin Akiko's social life. I should try to do things that Akiko would actually do, and it looks like she texts him a lot. No, not busy. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. I managed to finish up the small lunch that Arata guy never did text back. It's fine by me. Hopefully Akiko wasn't supposed to meet him somewhere. I keep telling myself it's probably not what it seems, but what if it is? What if she already has someone she cares about? This is Akiko, after all. It's not unlikely. Plenty of guys would be interested in her. Even if I am jealous, I shouldn't interfere. I just need to get through this and play along. Though the right thing never does seem to be the easy thing. Is someone... Who is he? Did he just let himself in? Okay, don't panic. Hey. That sounds casual enough. Hey. What? Why do you look so weirded out? Weirded out? I'm not sure what you mean. Alright, whatever. Shall we go downstairs? Oh, okay. Come sit with me. Maybe they usually just hang out in the living room like this? What do I say to him? I have no idea what these two have in common. I don't even know what their relationship is. You're being quiet. No, I'm just... Here. Where is he putting my hand? Why is he making me rub him there? Well, go on. You know what to do. This absolutely can't be happening. I was worried about what would happen if I had to kiss him. This is 100 times worse. If he hadn't been holding my wrist so tight... dang it. What do I do? Akiko? Seriously, what's the matter with you? I thought you'd like this. You know, I was planning for more, but since you seem so out of it, I guess just this will do. I hope you are feeling good. Well? Yeah. Alright, well since you're still being a little weird, I'm going to head off. Thanks. He's just going to leave just like that? No, don't kiss me, wait. Just a peck on the cheek. Don't look so weirded out. I hope you're feeling better next time I come around. See you. Now he's just gone? I mean, I'm glad, but I'm also pissed. What kind of jerk just shows up to... what do I know? Akiko could have any kind of relationship with that guy. I just didn't expect her to end up with someone like that. I want to understand what the hell just happened. There must be something in here that'll give me some kind of idea. Here we go. This looks like a diary? It is. I don't want to invade her privacy, but maybe I'll just skim until I see Arata's name? Here he is. The entry's recent, too. Arata came by again today, and again I didn't turn him down, despite what I keep telling myself. I don't know why I can't bring myself to say no to him. even though he doesn't even try to hide it. He's completely disinterested in me. We don't even talk anymore, like we've run out of things to say. The fact that I like someone else and that Arata doesn't bring me any happiness doesn't seem to matter. Saying no sounds so easy, so why can't I do it? Why does it feel like it would take monumental effort? It's like a little one-syllable word weighs so much, and I just can't bring myself to lift it off my tongue. He doesn't make me happy, but at this point, I wonder if anything will ever again. Maybe I just don't care after all, but writing about it isn't revealing anything new to me. It just makes me feel worse about it. She just stopped there. I don't understand. She doesn't even like Arata? Then why is she putting up with him? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It sent completely the wrong message. Ugh, I still feel gross. To think I could have gotten out of it and not had to do it if I just realized. Maybe if I just fall asleep, everything will be right again in the morning. Right now, that's my only plan. What? Oh, thank goodness. Mom must be trying to wake me up, since I've slept past my alarm. What a weird dream. You better wake up, sis! I'm leaving, so if you sleep in, you're on your own. Bye! Sis? Light. Where's the light? Where the hell is this? This isn't Akiko's bedroom, or my bedroom. Okay, there's a mirror in here. What? I look like Kasumi now? What's going on? First Akiko, now Kasumi. Maybe I'm still in a dream, but everything seems real, and I feel completely awake, so... What does this mean? I don't know what to do. Do I just go along with it like I did yesterday? It's not like I can tell someone. The worst thing I can do is panic. I know that. Ugh, great. I guess I'm stuck in this body for now. Not that it's a bad body to be stuck in, really, considering. This is what Kasumi dresses in to sleep? It's cute. She's so shy. I thought she might dress in a little modestly at home. What am I saying? I didn't expect any of this. But still, I thought Akiko was hard to deal with. But looking at Kasumi like this, too... If this is real, there's no way I can get out of... go about my day feeling like this. Is this going to happen every time I wake up now? Why is Kasumi so pretty? Oh, to hell with it. I have to take care of this feeling, or I'm going to go insane. Dear me. Oh, wow. I've never felt anything like that. I couldn't even see properly. When did I end up on the floor? Kasumi's thighs are even slick. Ah, that was enough to give me another shudder. I need to get myself cleaned up. Well, maybe just one more before I leave. Ugh. I'm surprised I had enough strength left to even get dressed. I really wore myself out, but at the same time I feel amazing. It's the best kind of relief. Putting on clothes wasn't quite as hard this time either. Not like it was with Akiko. I've got to get out of here, though. I can't afford to think about that anymore. It's so bright out. I know I'm beyond late for school. It'd be even worse if I hadn't found that lunch already packed. but it was waiting for me on the counter. I guess Kasumi's sister left a packed lunch out for her. I'd forgotten Kasumi was practically raised by her older sister after her parents died. It was a long time ago, and she doesn't like to talk about it that much, but I've seen her sister before. She comes to a lot of our school swimming competitions to cheer Kasumi on, so I think they're close. At least I have a little familiarity with her life, but still, I don't know how I'll interact with her sister. But I can worry about that once I've got to go home. I'm still so late. In fact, I think lunchtime would have just started at school. How did I manage to waste so much time on, well, me time? Oh well, I can't do it over, so I guess I'll have to live with it. I'll just head straight to lunch and then Kasumi's afternoon classes, at least. I can do that much for her, and maybe I'll have the chance to see Akiko and see if anything is odd. Ow, what the hell? Rika? She's on the swim team with us. Why did she just shove me to the ground? There's no way it was an accident. Oh, is there a little anger in your eye? You look feisty today. What's this, Did you bring me a present? What is she talking about? Did she just take my lunch? Fight back. Give that back! It's my lunch. It's not a... Ah! That really hurt. She thinks she can get away with slapping me? What did I ever even do to her? Are you really trying to make me angry, Kasumi? Leave me alone. Let's not get brave now. I know how you are. It all ends in tears eventually. I would have thought you learned better by now and would have been a little more respectful. Why would I respect her? But I don't want to get Kasumi hurt. Don't whine and cry over a little lunch, doll. I could run you off this campus if I wanted to, and you know it. And here you... and there would go all your precious grades and records right out the door with you. Wouldn't that be unfortunate? Don't make me be mean. This isn't mean? What's happening? Silence is better, but you've been a real problem lately. Do you need a little reminder about how this works, Rika, what? No, let me go! Rika, let go of me! It's all in good fun, right, Kasumi? If she doesn't let go, my uniform, she'll... Whoops. Now, look how easily it ripped open. How cheap is that uniform, Could you even afford those grungy second-hand ones from the school? Or did your ugly sister make that for you? This isn't decent. Rika ripped this top right down the front. I can't have Kasumi run around like this. Scruffy beggar. Anyway, thanks for the gift. I'll be sure to put it to good use. I'll see you around. Oh, and by the way, Kasumi, nice bra. What the hell just happened? Why did Rika literally attack me? It was too familiar to be a first-time event. No, this must be something that happens a lot, but how did I not know? I never thought of anything like this would happen to Kasumi, and she never said anything to suggest it. I didn't even know she and Rika were on bad terms. We're all in swim team. Surely Kasumi would have confided in me. But I don't know how else to explain what just happened. For Kasumi's sake, and maybe mine, I need to try to avoid Rika as much as possible. And this shirt, what am I going to do about that? It's showing her bra and everything. There's no way I can fix it. Oh, great. Wait, Kasumi has a locker in the gym. I bet she keeps an extra set of clothes in there. She might just be a spare... It might just be a spare gym outfit, but it'll be better than walking around with her bra showing. I'll have to hurry before lunch lets out and the hallways get busy. It's a good thing she has swimming right after lunch. I found her swimsuit in the locker. She keeps some casual clothes in there too, so at least I can sneak that on afterwards. Rika should be here in here any minute. I'll just stay out of the way. Easiest way to do that is to get in the water. Good. I'm glad we both have swimming. Something familiar that I understand fully. It's nice to be reunited with the water, but it is a little different. It's not necessarily in a bad way, though. I've never thought about how it would feel to swim in another body. Obviously, who would think about something like that? But Kasumi feels so athletic and graceful. She practically glides through the water. I guess my body is too bulky compared to hers, so the water feels different, less restricting. Even with an extra burst of speed, though, I'm not doing as good as I probably could. I can't stop thinking about Rika, not to mention trying to avoid her. I don't want to get paired up and have to race against her. Is Kasumi always worrying about this kind of things? Would she be doing better in the rankings if it weren't for Rika? What happened between them anyway? Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen Kasumi beat Rika in a race. But I know she's beaten people just as fast as Rika, though. Her times are usually better, so it doesn't make sense unless she's losing on purpose. And after the way she was treated this morning, I don't know if I'd blame her. I better focus up. It's almost my turn again. I'm glad Kasumi has some casual clothes in her locker, but I can't stay here with this on. It violates the dress code. I don't want to make Kasumi miss class, though. Should I go home or try to stay in class? Just go home. I'll just go back to Kasumi's house, I guess. That's where they would send me anyway to change. Hopefully no one will notice I'm leaving without the uniform. Kasumi? Why aren't you in your school uniform? Oh no. Akiko, does she remember what happened yesterday? She looks normal, but... my uniform got dirty, so I had to change out. What did you do? I spilled some soda down the front of it. Oh, that's too bad. Do you need to borrow one? No, I'll be fine, thanks. Now could be a good opportunity to pry into what happened earlier, too. Akiko might know something about it. So I ran into Rika. Rika? Is that the girl from the swim team? Or maybe she just doesn't know anything. Yes, that's her. So, what about her? What do I say? It's kind of a long story, actually, and I think the bell will ring soon. Maybe another time. Ah, you're right. I need to head to class. Hopefully I'll see you later. You won't. I'm going to get out of here as quick as I can. Bye. For all the things that went wrong, at least Kasumi's sister isn't home yet. I don't have to deal with that. And Akiko acted like everything was normal, but I'm also trying to act like everything's normal. She might have just been pretending. I don't even know what to do about this or why it's happening. In fact, there's only one thing I know for certain. The last time I went to sleep, I woke up in a different body. Maybe this time I'll wake up in my own. Please, please, please. Oh no. I recognize that sound, and it's not my alarm. I really thought everything might be normal again after I woke up. But it's not, and we are going to save. And unfortunately... Ooh, we're actually going to save. And unfortunately... that is going to be it for us for today. Because we've been playing for an hour, and we're out of time. But I am super interested in this this story, even though there's been a lot of, you know, fan servicey talk. The story is really interesting, and I want to know what's up with these characters. So if you feel the way I do, and you would like to see the rest of High School Possession, please remember that the first video on this channel to get 100 likes will get that game a full playthrough as a bonus video for the channel. So if you want to see the rest of High School Possession, then please give this video some love and have your family, friends, pets, and loved ones do the same. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and when you do, don't forget to hit that dingy bell, because that will let you know when I upload new videos, which I do every single day. My name is Step. We have been playing High School Possession here on Game at Air today. Thank you so much for joining me for this Sunday story time. Please come back tomorrow when we'll be playing something for Mobile Monday. Thanks, guys.